โอเคกลับมาแล้วโทษทีนะครับเมื่อกี้ซูมมันตัดไปนะไม่ทราบว่าใครยังไม่ได้พูดบ้างมีไหมเอ่ยโอเคโอเค let's say เรารอเดี๋ยวสักครู่นะครับเสียเวลากับซูมนิดหนึ่งนะสิการอยู่ไหมครับสิการ
ค่ะ
โอเคนะฮะเดินนะ All right, so can you introduce yourself to me, please?
Okay, my name is Sikan Thongrak. My nickname is Namhom. Last year I have nothing special, just study and sleep and study and just like that.
Okay, all right. And then สรินนี่ไปหรือยังสรินสริน
ยังค่ะ
Okay, สรินครับผม Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sarin Lovishabarakun. My nickname is Belle. Last year, I just stayed home, study online, and watch movie. That's
Okay, and then สิทธิชัยไปยังสิทธิชัย
Hello everyone, my name is Sithichai Rakson. You can call me Benz. Last term we study online classes and this term we still study online class again. And I wish we will survive for this term. Thank you.
Okay, so everyone like online classes. Do you think it's good to study online classes?
No.
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 Why? 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 Why do you think it's no? No, I don't think so. Why? Because you can share your ideas. Because I'm not really sure that we're gonna start to study in the class when because right now, okay, let's say we have to study online for 2 weeks for this oral communication, but maybe the next following week would be the actual class, so it might be good for you. I think maybe some student may lose their focus. Is that right? Do you think so?
yeah.
So what about the okay, I just want to know what did you do for a midterm exam or final exam during the online classes?
I think take home exam is good, but I think online exam is not good for me. for me.
So everyone hates studying online, right? Because you want to study in class instead of stay at home. Is that right? Maybe we have to wait for it. Okay, is there anyone didn't introduce yourself yet?
Me.
Okay, let's get started. 1, 2, 3,
My
go.
name is Hi, my name is Thanaporn Panyamali. You can call me Nui. Last year, I was just studying at home and studying online. And sleep, eat, and sleep, sleep and eat. That's it.
Sleep and
Everything I
eat,
have
right?
Sleep,
I
eat,
love
and
it.
study online.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anyone else? Okay. Anyone else มีไหมครับไม่มีแล้วเหรอ So I think it's done. It's over for the first session that we're gonna introduce. Yeah. So all of you have introduced yourself already. So next one, I guess that we are going to start to study the lesson today. It's all about. So the lesson today is all about let's say. Okay, the topic here would be friends and friendship, right? It's not that hard, man. I think it's not that. The topic is quite familiar with yourself, right? So we're gonna start to let's discuss for this question together. The first question is all about like, do you have many friends? All right. So sometimes you might think that this types of question is not that hard, but if you give the reason why, it might be more interesting, right? And sometimes when we talk about do you have many friends, some people may have like a few friends, but they might have a quality friends, I would say like that. But if those of you who really interactive with others, it seems to you that you might have lots of friends. Is that right? So it's depend. Sometimes if you have lots of friends, it means that you are going to be a happy person, right? So let's say for this like this is a sample version that you can see. So we can learn some expression word here. Okay, I just want to ask for volunteer. Who want to go for a volunteer today? No. So is there anyone want to read this sample answer here? Read out loud.
Can I?
Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, go.
No, I don't have many friends, mainly because I have to spend a lot of time in order to keep in touch with all of them. However, I wouldn't really mind spending my time to maintain a good friendship with them if they wouldn't complain so much about their life and being negative. Thus, I have a small number of very good friends whom I really care about.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. What's your name again?
Tanya Boon.
Tanya Boon, right? Okay, good. Okay, so let's say like the answer is quite long, right? But for you, if you want to explain the reason why, I'm going to give you that you need to explain with reasons, right? And that's it. But sometimes if you want to improve your sentence structure for your speaking, you should use a variety of sentence here. So I'm going to say that you can see that, however, I wouldn't really mind spending my time to maintain a good friendship with them if they wouldn't complain so much about their lives and being negative. So it means that if you use, like complex sentence, if clause sentence in the past time, possibility, things like that would make your sentences when it comes to speaking to be more effective, right? So here you need to really focus on the way that we could use some expression or sentences when you talk about the topic that really matter for your explanation. Okay, I hope that you understand this. Let's say like this is a sample version. So when it comes to talk in reality, it doesn't mean that you have to create lots of sentence about that. What we're gonna focus is that how fluent you are. That's it, right? Okay. Moving on to the next slide would be like this. Okay, any candidate, any is there anyone want to read out loud for this question? How often
May
do
I,
you
teacher?
see? Yeah. How often do you see or meet your friends? Why not?
I try to meet my friend and I have only a few of them, at least once a week, which may not seem much, but that seems to be enough for me to keep each other updated about our lives. By talking about the issues that are affecting our lives on a daily basis. With the passage of time, we have got busy and can't meet each other every day or even every other day, despite the fact that we really enjoy spending time together.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Nisha
Nichapat. All right, good. So here, let's consider for the first question first. It's not that hard when it comes to talk about the question, but it might be really difficult when you want to produce the answer with a good productive language, okay? So how often do you see or meet your friends, right? So here we can talk like, I always meet friends, or sometimes during this time we might not have a chance to see friends, right? Just because of COVID-19 or outbreaks, things like that. Okay, so here I try to meet my friends. So it means that when you say something like I try to meet my friends, it means that you don't have time enough to see your friends, right? But look at the productive, a language production here. We're gonna focus here, right? Okay, with the passage of time, we have got busy and cannot meet each other every day. Okay, so sometimes if you say we have got busy instead of we are busy, so it's a bit different. But in terms of using a language, it's better to use we have got time or we have got busy time and cannot meet to each other. So this kind of like a differences when we use in English speaking, right? But anyway, if you cannot think about this, I would suggest that you just talk what you are thinking about that and keep a simple word first. It would be great for you, right? So we can see like here, we use despite the fact that we really enjoy spending time together. It means that reflect the way that you can use a wide range of sentences as well. Okay, just a list. This is the session of speaking that we're going to focus on how well you speak. So sometimes vocabulary, sentence structure, or even the expression might be added in this slide. So all of this information or the slide I will post on Google Classroom. Okay, so you can review later. Okay, next one who want to be a representative here. Okay, is there any special about your friends? Volunteer, number 3.
Hello.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
I am not sure what special will mean in this context, but all of my friends are pretty special to me because we all take care of us, each other in whichever capacity it is possible. But if you are asking to name any particular skill or quality, I would say that one of my friends has great cycling skill while another one is a champion of intercity. She's playing tournament. Thank
Good.
you.
Thank you so much. All right. So next question, is there any special about your friends? When it comes to answer for this question, right? So we are going to talk about special or talent or any qualification of that friend may seems, right? So here, yeah, they said that I'm not sure what special really means. So sometimes like when we produce, when you are not confident with a word or any kinds of ideas, you can say, I'm not pretty sure, I'm not sure, or I'm not confident enough, things like that, right? But for normal way, you should say, I am not sure. It would be better for you, right? So, but all of my friends are pretty special. So it means that you add information that you can say that everyone that consider your friends is important, okay? And let's say I'm highlight here, but if you are asking to name any particular skill or quality, I would say that one of my friends has great cycling skill. Cycling, it means that you do, like cycling a bicycle, right? Things like that. So it means that skill or quality, we need to explain for more detail about that. Okay, so here we can say like they use sentence structure with if clause. Okay, if you are asking me, and then I would say, you can substitute this word with I'm saying. It would be great as well. I would say, or I'm saying, things like that. All right. It's not that hard. And after this session, I'm going to give you the interview questions. So maybe you and your friend do together and then just perform, let's say in front of the class or in front of the screen here. Yeah. Next one. Okay, anyone to read out loud for this slide? Are
Me.
your friend me 2%, right? Okay. Are your friends mostly your age or different ages? Okay, who want to go first? Me or
คนเมื่อ
me?
กี้เอา
คนเมื่อกี้ใคร
คนเมื่อ
ครับ
กี้เอาผมที่เป็นผู้หญิงก็ได้ครับ
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
My friends are mostly of the same age group, even though I wouldn't mind having friends from a different age category as well. However, I choose to stick my friends on my age mainly because it becomes larger, easy to relate with each other as we all tend to talk. We have and think pretty much the same way.
Okay, good. Thank you. What's your name?
Tanya Pon.
Tanya Pon. Okay, good. Thank you so much. All right, for this question, the question asks about can you compare between two things, right? So here, are your friends mostly your age, the same age or different ages, right? Okay, let's say the answer here, my friends are mostly the same age. So it means that we have to choose the answer first. When it comes to speaking, especially in the, let's say, speaking test, what you need to do is that you need to be able to compare between the two things, right? So sometimes the question might be different, but here it's all about the topic friends. So just talk about your friends in the same age or different ages, right? So here, yeah, even though I wouldn't mind having friends from a different age category, so it means that she or he is quite socialized with wide range of ages, right? Maybe teenagers or the same age or even older age, things like that. However, I choose to stick with friends of my age mainly. And then you give the reason why, because it becomes rather easy, right? To relate with each other as well as we all tend to talk, behave, or think pretty much in the same way. So this is the reason why. So we need to produce the reason why we stick, why we chose to stick with. Okay. So here you can see that I choose to stick with friends. This one is idiomatic expression, or it called idiom, right? You know the word idiom, right? Stick with you or stuck with you. It means that I really want to be with you, things like that. Okay, so sometimes you may produce some idiom or phrasal verb in your sentence. It would be great for you. Okay, next question. Okay, who wants to be volunteer here?
Me.
All right. So what did you, what you did with your friends last time you met them?
It's very happen that all of our friends are managing to meet and get together at the same time and at the same spot because we of our busy life schedule. But when it does happen, we try to make the best use of occasion. So the last time when we all got together, we went to one of our favorite restaurants in our hometown to get enjoy a great meal.
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name?
Pascal.
Pasagon, good. All right, so this question, right? What are you did? Let's say, what did you do with your friends, things like that. So when it comes to talk about the situation that you did or happened in the previous time, in the last time, you can say, you can use the tenses properly. So it means that you have to use with past tense or past perfect or even present perfect tense if you focus on the period of time, right? So here, the sample version would be, it rarely happens, okay? That all of our friends are managing to meet and get together in the same time or at the same time, just because we are having like a different lifestyle, different time, different busy schedule, things like that, right? But when it does happen, so when you want to, let's say, focus or emphasize the word, so you need to say when it does happen. You can say when it happens, but it's not really stressed on this sentence. You know what I mean? So when you use does or do, did, before the verb, the verb, the tense, right? The verb. So it would be like it's more emphasized on this way, right? Okay, so we try to make the best use of this occasion, this chance, this opportunity. Let's say like a variant of vocabulary is important to use for your speaking as well. Even pronunciation, you need to speak or let's say pronounce the word correctly. Okay, so the last time when we all got together, we went to one of our favorite restaurants. Okay, so you can describe the situation if you want to talk about a story or even, like a situation that you did with your friends together. So here it tells you ability to talk about the storytelling. So when you can come up with the storytelling, so it is easy for you to talk about this issue. Okay. I think it's wrong here. It would be number 6. Okay. All right. Next, volunteer. I guess that is the last one for today because we're going to focus on interview again. All right. Do you like to spend with your friends more than your family?
Me.
Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, go.
I like to spend more time with my family than with my friends because my family is like a sanctuary to me. Of course, this does not suggest that friends are of any less importance. To be frank, my family is the first line of defense for me. Whenever I is a struggling position in life, they have they help me to cope with the challenge and providing a sense of security to carry on with life.
Okay, good. What's your name?
ปนัดดาค่ะ
Panada, thank you so much. Okay, so when it comes to answer this question, do you like to spend time with your friends more than your family member, or you did with your family members, right? So here, the question compare between the two, your friends and your family. So it might be a critical question or a difficult question for you because you just compare with your friends who are really important to your lives as well. But when you compare about our family members, it is also important to our life, right? So I like to spend more time with my family. So just choose one first. Okay, when it comes to compare between the two, it is just for you that you need to choose only one single answer, not just combine the two in your answer, because we need to see your perspective or opinion about that topic. So, okay, with my friends, because my family is like sanctuary. Wow. So what does it mean, sanctuary? Is there anyone can answer for this vocabulary? Sanctuary.
สิ่งศักดิ์สิทธิ์หรือเปล่าคะแบบสถานที่ศักดิ์สิทธิ์อย่างเงี้ย
That's correct. Sanctuary, sanctuary, right? Thank you. Okay. Of course, this does not suggest that friends are of any less. Okay, you can say are of any less here. This is a very important word. It means that it's also important as well, right? Okay. And to be frank, it means frankly or to be honest. You can say to be frank, frankly, or to be honest when you want to talk for the first sentence in your speaking, right? So it would be like very good for your speaking. My family is the first line of defense to me, for me, right? Whenever I'm in a struggle position in life, right? They help me to cope with the challenges and providing sense of clarity. Okay, here you can see like when you talk about cope with, it means deal with, right? Deal with or manage the bad situation. Okay, things like that. Sense of security, self-protection, right? So if you say that they can protect, you can say sense of security. This is the kind of phrase or wording used for your sentence in speaking. Right, it's enough for you, right? ซูมบอกว่า running out of time อีกแล้วนะครับ เหลืออีก10 นาทีแป๊บหนึ่งนะเดี๋ยวต้องเข้ามาใหม่นะครับคิดซะว่าเบรกแล้วกันเดี๋ยวให้เบรกหลังจากนี้ถ้าซูมตัดไปนะครับก็คือเดี๋ยวอาจารย์จะให้เราเบรกปกติเราจะมีเบรกปะปกติน่าจะมีเบรกเนาะ เดี๋ยวขอสวิตช์ไปก่อนนะครับเพราะคอนเทนต์มันเยอะไป Okay, this is the activity number 1. So we have got 4 questions to ask you today. So I just want to random. So maybe you can practice beforehand. But when it comes to interview, because lots of you, right? So I would say that the student here, 40 students, so 39 students, right? 39 students. So maybe I'm going to just choose some of you to do this activity for interview, but you need to prepare for a question. Okay, so the first question is that are there any famous story of your friendship in your culture? Famous story of friendship. You need to tell the story of friendships, right? And the second question is, can you describe one of your closest friends? Okay, you need to say your best friend, what characteristics they are. For example, like they are quite intelligent, good, let's say kind, or things like that, right? And do you have any childhood friendships that are still strong today? So tell us about them. So for this question is you need to describe a friendships back into maybe when you were young, when you you were in primary school or high schools, things like that, right? And the last question would be, do you have any long distance friends or long distance friendships here? So how do you keep in touch with your long distance friends? And how often do you see your long distance friends? So it is easy to talk about like you can use let's say any mobile application to contact with your friends, right? But I would say that, yeah, you just start with a story for a long distance friend first and then try to explain the subs detail for more. Okay.อันนี้1.2 สักครู่เดี๋ยวเราจะเริ่มทำอินเทอร์วิวแล้วนะครับ ใครพร้อมก่อนดีกว่า ขอคนพร้อมได้ไหมพร้อมก่อนแล้วกัน ใครอยากอินเทอร์วิวบ้างครับ Is there anyone want to be a volunteer to make this activity together?
I can.
Okay, Pasagon, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. So Pascal, the first question is that are there any famous stories of your friendship in your culture?
I think they say when you graduate from high school, your high school friend will be your friend forever, something like that.
Okay, good. So for the second question is that can you describe one of your closest friends?
One of my closest friend in university, he some kind of like everything that he like the same thing as me. I think.
Okay, good. So
and when we okay.
Yeah. So can you describe a quality, for example, like he's good, he's interactive, he's what else? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, good.
Sorry.
Thank you. Next one. Do you have any childhood friendships that are still strong today? So tell us about them.
Yep. I have a closest friend. We studied together from pre-kindergarten and studied high school together. And then he going to FS. So he is lower than me 1 grade.
I see.
Now he study in Thailand University for year 1.
Good. Right, good. Next one. Next, the last question is that do you have any long distance friendships, and how do you keep in touch with your long distance friends?
I have a friend in Italy. but we never meet each. But I still keep in touch with her from reply to her story and tell about story, something like that.
So
Tell about situation in Thailand.
Right. How often do you
Yep.
see your long distance friends?
I never meet each other.
Okay, so just like online friends, online friendships,
Something
things like that. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Pasagon. Okay. All right. Next one. So we're gonna have time, right? I think is there anyone want to do the interview today?
Me.
Okay. Wait a second. So Nicha, what's your name? Nichapa, right?
Nichapat.
Nichapat. Okay, sorry. Okay, Nichapat, are you ready for this interview? Okay.
Yeah.
The first question is that are there any famous stories of your friendship in your culture?
If we have a friendship for 5 years or 10 years, we will be friends just like for a long time in your life.
All right. Second question, can you describe one of your closest friends?
She's smart, really smart, and beautiful too.
All right, great. And do you have any childhood friendships that are still strong today? So tell us about them.
I have a lot of childhood friends that are still strong today because we met just like in kindergarten, and not just like me and my friend, just like my mom friends. Oh no, yeah, my mom friends and my mom just like knowing each other.
All right, good. And do you have any long distance friends?
I don't have long distance friends.
Okay, good. เวลามันใกล้หมดแล้วนะครับทุกคนเดี๋ยวมันจะตัดเดี๋ยวอาจารย์จะให้เราเบรก10 นาทีแล้วค่อยกลับมาแล้วกันนะได้ปะ นะก็ just take a break for 10 minutes after this and see you for the last session I guess นะฮะปกติโทษนะครับปกติเขาให้ปล่อยกี่โมงใครทราบบ้าง11 ครึ่งใช่ไหม11 ครึ่งเลยเหรอ 11 โมงได้ปะ
ได้ค่ะ
ได้
ไม่หมายถึงว่าเดี๋ยวรอดูก่อนก็ได้แต่ว่าถ้าเกิดให้ปล่อยที่11 ครึ่งก็ต้องไปตาม policy นะครับแต่ว่าเดี๋ยวดูก่อนนะฮะเดี๋ยวให้เบรกก่อนนะครับ10 นาทีน่าจะประมาณ 9:45 ค่อยกลับมาจอยใหม่นะครับโอเคปะ เดี๋ยวขอออกไปก่อนแล้วกันนะครับเดี๋ยวค่อยมาจอยใหม่นะครับเพราะมันจะถูกตัดแล้ว